Title: The Cat and the Fish, A Journey of Friendship. Milo, a pearl-green cat with gleaming emerald eyes, pranced happily along the forest's edge, his tail flicking back and forth. He was swift and loved to race there. Wasn't a single corner of the woods he hadn't explored. One afternoon, while lounging near a stream, he saw his friend Faye, a graceful pearl-red fish, swimming just beneath the surface. She moved with the current, her movements slow and deliberate, as though each stroke of her tail was carefully planned. Milo's ears perked up. "Hey, Faye, let's race! I bet I can get to the big oak tree faster than you can swim to the other side of the river." Faye paused, looking up at him with a gentle smile. "Milo, why don't we take the journey together instead of racing?" she suggested. "You're fast, I know, but you might learn something new if you slow down and enjoy the experience." Milo, full of energy and eager to prove himself, laughed. "I don't need help. I'm the fastest one here." He dashed off in a blur of green, not waiting for Faye to answer. Faye followed at her own pace, letting the current guide her. As Milo sprinted through the forest, he came across his first obstacle, a steep hill blocking his path. His heart raced as he tried to leap up, but the loose stones made him slip back down. Frustrated, he stood there, wondering how he'd get over it. It was then that Faye glided up beside him. She didn't rush or panic, but simply observed. "Milo," she said, "I may not be able to climb, but I think you can help me." Milo blinked, confused. "Help you?" "Yes," Faye replied with a twinkle in her eye. "If you carry me in this leaf cup, we can climb together. You'll do the hard work, and I'll keep the water from spilling." Milo wasn't sure, but he carefully picked up Faye in the cup and began to climb. To his surprise, he found it wasn't as hard as though the just had to slow down, step carefully, and use his strength in a smarter way. Faye's calm presence helped him stay focused, and soon they reached the top. "That wasn't so bad," Milo admitted, giving Faye a grateful glance. "Thanks." "No problem," Faye said. "It's about using our strengths together." The two friends continued their journey, but soon they encountered another challenger, deep, wide canyon that Milo couldn't cross. The wooden bridge that spanned it looked old and rickety. Milo's heart sank as he paced back and forth, wondering how to cross without risking a fall. Faye, swimming along the river below, called up to him. "There's no need to rush. Let me help." With a gentle flick of her tail, Faye found a long vine hanging from a nearby tree. "Climb this," she encouraged. "I can guide you from below." Milo hesitated at first, but then he grasped the vine with his paws. Faye guided him across the canyon with her steady voice, and Milo carefully swung from vine to vine until he made it to the other side, safe and sound. "That was close," Milo said, panting from the effort. Faye grinned. "It's not always about speed, Milo. It's about knowing how to use what's around you." As they neared the final stretch of their journey, they came across the last obstacle, a fast-moving river, its waters churning violently. Milo froze, nervous at the thought of crossing. He didn't know how to swim, and the river seemed too dangerous. Faye swam up to the riverbank and turned to Milo. "I'll help you." Milo looked at her, unsure. "But how? The current's too strong." "Trust me," Faye said, her voice calm. She let Milo climb onto her back, and with a flick of her tail, they began to swim together. At first, Milo wobbled, unsure of his balance, but Faye steadied him with every stroke. She swam gracefully, weaving between the rocks and guiding him across the river. Milo felt the cool water splash around him, but he trusted Faye completely. Together, they crossed safely to the other side. Milo, grateful, wasn't alone. You trusted me, and I trusted you. Finally, they reached the finish linear wide open field with tall grass swaying in the breeze. Milo stood there, feeling the warmth of the sun on his fur. They had made it, side by side, together. Milo turned to Faye and smiled. I've learned something today. Winning alone isn't what matters. Helping each other along the way, that's what counts. Faye nodded. Exactly, Milo. Success isn't just about speed or reaching the end first. It's about the journey we share and the friends we help along the way. Together, they looked out over the field, knowing that the true victory wasn't crossing the finish line, but the friendship they had built along the way. Lesson: true success isn't about being the fastest, it's about helping each other along the way.